the Giants and Reds get together tonight, it's a little bit like the Ed Sullivan Show the day after the Beatles played. We saw the 18th no-hitter in San Francisco Giants history.
Tonight, the Giants are going to try to make it 2 in a row against the Reds, 3 in a row overall, and get back to 500. They have not been at 500 since late May. It is a goal for this group, and then take it beyond that.
And we'll see what they can do against Hunter Greene.
Well, this talented right-hander has been excellent. Didn't really want to change to the month of August because July was spectacular.
To Lamont Wade Jr., who is an on-base machine at 420. 3-2 fastball, dotted him outside corner, and Wade can't believe it. But that is the essence of Hunter Greene in one pitch.
So much confidence in a pitch to be able to locate that down and away, a perfect pitcher's pitch, and getting that big strikeout to start the game.
Oh boy, busted him in the attic with a fastball. Back-to-back punch-outs for Hunter Greene. Hunter Greene trying to strike out the side, which he does.
Strikes out the side in the first, just like Blake Snell did against the Reds last night.
Trying to come up with just a hit to start off against a very young left-hander, top prospect for the Giants now, a major leaguer, Kyle Harrison.
22-year-old that turns 23 on the 12th.
And that's ball 4. He takes outside. India's aboard with a leadoff walk.
So that's a leadoff walk issued by Harrison. And now you got to wrestle with the Reds star shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz, hard hit right at third. Chapman for Schmidt, and you're not going to double him off. It better be 150 miles an hour off the bat to get a double play on him. Line to right, and that is right at Yastrzemski, who caught the final out of Snell's no-hitter last night.
With 2 down, you wonder whether maybe a little more willing to go. There he goes. The pitch taken high. Here's the throw. The tag. He is out at second. And Bailey took advantage of it. An excellent tag by Schmidt. And they got him by plenty.
That gentleman on your screen smiling and hugging his catcher joins us from down in the dugout. Blake Snell, off your first complete game shutout, no-hitter, all of it at once. First of all, congratulations.
Me and Pat, I mean, we've been talking about it the whole year now. Like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go 9. We weren't saying no-hitter, but we're like, we're gonna go 9. So for us to do that, that moment was pretty special, and for us just like we were kind of laughing at each other like we called it.
Hey, the only thing went wrong was the lid from the cooler.
Oof. I mean, I got a bump. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it didn't feel good. And then the cold water on top of that, I didn't know what to say for a second.
The second baseman Schmidt was shading toward the bag, and he'll field and throw out France. 1 down in the second inning, and now Tyler Stevenson.
Right-handed hitter, the catcher. He's got power.
Ball cracked to center field. Ramos is back on it. He's at the warning track, and the wall, it is gone. Tyler Stevenson's 12th home run, and Cincinnati has a hit and a loud one.
Look, one of those high fastballs, and he got on top of it. Had some backspin to it, which carries out. It's a favorable hitting ballpark, as we all know. It's known for that. But that's huge for the Reds offense.
So the velocity is certainly there now for Kyle Harrison. He picks up his second strikeout.
Jonathan India, who walked his first time up to lead off the Reds' bottom of the first inning.
Harrison throws and just misses. I mean, not really. That was in the zone according to the StatCast strike zone, but called a ball, I guess, a little low. So now a full count.
3-2. That ball is cannon fire. Way out of here. Jonathan India, a pitch after nearly striking out, tattoos a baseball.
The breaking ball has been quite the friend of one left-hander, Kyle Harrison. He tried to sneak it over the plate there, and Jonathan India said, I don't think so.
And strike 3 called. Froze him with a fastball over the outside corner. Chapman's down on strike 7 for Greene tonight.
Surgery on the outside corner by Hunter Greene. Right side, that's through. There will be no-hitter in Cincinnati tonight. Michael Conforto breaks it up with 2 out in the 4th.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 8 strikeouts for Hunter Greene through 4 shutout innings.
What do you do with that slider?
He's got it all coming.
The first non-home run hit by the Reds tonight. Now Ty France. So the Reds with their leadoff man on, see if they can cash in here. France swings and he shoots one through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Steer to second and holding. And the Reds have 2 on with nobody out for Ty France. That snaps an 0 for 18. Stevenson homered his first time up as he bats here with 2 on and nobody out.
Center field again. Ramos back, track and wall, and this one's out of here. Straight away thunder again from Stevenson.
Have a night, Tyler Stevenson. Couple of center field shots. How about that?
Second one tonight.
That had different sound on it.
Friedel's down on strikes. Way to get cheated on that swing, but 2 away. Here's Stuart Fairchild.
That ball's crushed down the left field side toward the pole. It goes fair and gone. Ringing back in as Fairchild hits a buzzsaw.
Well, I think Blake Snell set them up for the aggravation of coming out and getting your home run shoes on. The Reds are really coming out, driving the baseball. Different night.
Little run on that fastball, and he pops this on for strikeout number 9. Hunter Greene. Right back to Greene, a boomerang. Ends a 1-2-3 fifth. That quick inning might have earned him an extra inning later in the game.
The only hit tonight for the Giants. Clean single through the right side off the bat of Michael Conforto with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Now Elliot Ramos, who is 0 for 2.
And nobody's close to Hunter Greene right now. Double figures in strikeouts.
Just reached back and said, hey, I'm going to throw this fastball. Let's see if you can hit it. And he put Ramos in the book.
2 gone here in the 6th. Bailey's 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the 2-2 on pitch number 100.
Strike 3 again. 11 tickets punched by Hunter Greene tonight. And this crowd loves it.
So Wilson will go to work against Matt Chapman.
First offering to Matt Chapman is lined out to deep center. On the run, Friedel. It's over his head. Off the warning track, up against the bottom of the wall. Friedel trouble playing the carom. Chapman around second, digging for third, and he'll make it in with a dive as the throw bounces away and rolls into the Giants' dugout. And that'll be a run. So Chapman blasting that one to deep center, up against the bottom of the wall. And then the throw to third, it rolled away. Marte couldn't knock it down, and it rolled right into the Giants' dugout, and Chapman was awarded home.
The old Little League homer.
I think it's safe to say that everybody's happy on the Giants side that Hunter Greene's not in the game anymore. It took 1 pitch, and they had a run.
High in the air, deep left field. Will Benson just in the game is back at the wall, and the Giants have their second run of the ball game. You never know. It's 6-2. Michael Conforto goes deep to left.
Now Conforto was the only one that solved Greene with that single, the lone single. But what a beautiful swing. I think Hunter Greene leaving the game really opened the eyes of the Giants hitters. Why not?
Fairchild is there, and he catches it for out number 2. Gerard Encarnacion, his first at bat of the game. Swings, hits a high fly ball right center field, and deep. Friedel back. It is gone. Up over the right center field wall. And Encarnacion, a little flourish as he rounds first base. His first Giants home run. His 4th big league homer. And it's 6-3. Well, that's why he's here.
He's here to do damage, and man, that's got to feel good for the big fella. Last night, I'm sure there was a little bit of nerves going in throughout his body. Wasn't catching up to the fastball, but this time he did not mess around.
The lights are back on. They flipped them off for Alexis Diaz into the ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike on Chapman, who doubled and scored last time.
Yeah, 21 of 23 for Diaz in closing out. Ideal situation for him here.
Not there. Chapman sends it way into the night. 6-4. The Giants are not done.
Matt Chapman makes it a 2-run game. That's the 3rd Giants home run in the late innings. It's 6-4. 16th of the year.
The 0-2. Bouncing ball headed for Noelvi Marte. Shifted toward the hole at short. He gloves and throws right on the money for the out. First time tonight that Michael Conforto has been retired, and there's one gone in the ninth.
That's how he got the chase last time. 1-2. That hit more of the plate than he wanted, but Marte's got it. And his throw is just under the wire for out number 2.
Mike Yastrzemski 0 for 2 with a walk in the second. Will stand in with nobody on and 2 out. The Reds up 6-4 in the ninth inning. Diaz sets ready. He throws. Skies a pop up to short left. Out is De La Cruz. He's got it. The Red shortstop puts it away, and that's it. Reds win it 6-4 over the Giants tonight.
3 home runs for the Giants. 4 home runs for the Reds. 6-4 your final score, and the final 2 months are going to decide what that whirling dervish of a wild card race is going to end up being.